In my experience, bigger agencies are for bigger clients because they have more strategic quality to their work, but their actual work itself that you may need in the earlier stage of your brand is not as effective. So what do I mean by that? Well, what I'm saying is an agency that is super experienced and kind of gangster and has a lot of like big clients may have very powerful insights and information on what works best for big clients, but they may not execute well for a small business like yours. Yes, they know what they're doing, they might charge a lot, but a lot of times you need work done as a smaller business. You need actual executable work that's completed by a partner and not just that detailed stuff that you're looking for. So let's play this out. Say you are a $1 million brand. You've done 1 million in 12 months of sales, and you are doing it all on Meta, so Facebook, Instagram. You don't have presence on TikTok Shop, and you don't have presence on Amazon. But if you go to those channels and you search your brand's product, you're probably gonna see search and a lot of other copycats or other brands capitalizing on the traffic you're generating on Facebook and Instagram. Because of that, you'll be tempted to hire maybe the best agencies for those different categories, but that may not be the biggest play because as a $1 million brand, you are still small. You don't have a huge team. You don't have a huge budget. And a lot of times those top tier agencies will charge a premium because they can, because they have the reputation, they have the clients, and they are used to servicing a little bit of a higher tier of quality with those clients. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's the best thing for you, and here's why. It also makes it a lot easier when things go south, meaning if expectations when you start the partnership aren't catching the timelines, because I'll be honest with you, almost none of these agencies are gonna hit their deadlines. They're gonna tell you what's gonna happen, but in my experience, 80% of the time, they're behind. They are more than happy to welcome new customers because it's more revenue for their bottom line, but delivering on those results is hit or miss. And in my experience, it's not consistent. Now, I could be the one guy in the D2C space that has experienced this, but I would venture to guess the majority of people that are watching this or other brand owners who have worked with agencies have seen this time and time again. The delivery, the execution, there's usually this like longer starting phase, and then it takes time. They don't quite hit those targets. And you wanna watch for that because if the relationship starts out that way, that's a problem because it usually doesn't get better in my experience. Usually they execute really well the first month, and then things get more relaxed as they deliver some of the results that you are hoping to get. And that can be okay. For things like Amazon where you're setting things up, there's a lot of legwork in the beginning, and then you're sort of cruising and starting to see the results. It's better. What's the moral of the story? Well, so in summary, if you are a smaller brand, say below 2 million a year, and you're looking to expand out into a new sales channel, think of getting a smaller agency, meaning like when you talk to them, ask them, how many clients do they have? How many account managers do they have? Are they gonna be the person that delivers the service, or are they gonna hand you off to someone else? Be mindful, what is the actual product, the service they're delivering? What is the service and when is it expected to be done? What is gonna be required of you, and what are they gonna be doing themselves? Alignment of timeline, expectation, all of that is gonna make the relationship that much stronger. When it's not aligned, that's when it's a problem because you start the relationship, nothing happens. You expect something to happen. You expect someone to take control of what's going on, and it doesn't happen. Think get work done. Think who's getting the work done. Early on in your brand's life cycle, it's really important that you focus on execution and implementation. And I would be looking for partners that really speak to this when you talk to them. When you talk to them and you say, hey, what are you going to do? Are you gonna actually set up the content for the shop? Are you gonna set up the listing? Are you gonna own the advertising? Are you going to coordinate with our inventory? Are you gonna tell us exactly which barcodes to use to ship the product, et cetera? All of that is gonna help you solidify the expectations. And then when you start the relationship, there's no lack of clarity. There's no sort of misalignment of expectations and deliverables. It's like, hey, we talked about this. We specifically discussed this and it hasn't happened. And that's what you're looking for. So I hope this was helpful. I can tell you, doing this for about 1.5 years now, working with agencies, it's great to have a great agency partner, and some are exceptional. And a lot of them are really good. And I would find that almost even the ones that are at the highest end, maintain their reputation. But you need to protect your business and your expectations by setting them and really making it clear to them when you work with them, hey, this is what I'm thinking. Is that what you're thinking? Are you gonna be the one that owns this? Are you the one that I'm gonna be talking to? Is there gonna be someone else? All of these things will play a factor, and ask them too, like, hey, it's not just about the size of the brand or the agency, I should say, or what their track record is. You can go with the biggest agency in the world. They're not gonna be good for you if you're a $2 million brand. It's gonna be a nightmare. You're gonna be paying an exceptionally high fee for their retainer, and the value of what they deliver is not gonna be there because their expertise and their skills are gonna be better tailored towards brands that maybe are in a different level. And that's been my experience. So take it for what it is. If you made it this far to the end of the video, thanks a lot for watching, and please share this. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I drop content on here about this and the journey that I'm on, and I wish you the best, and I'll talk to you all soon.